You are only designed to be romantically involved with one person, and that is your twin flame. If you've ever wondered why your past relationships never lasted, or you grew apart, or maybe the passion faded, or you felt like you were too much or not enough, or why no matter how deeply you love someone, it still wasn't it. I am Tamara, and I am a certified Twin Flames Ascension coach with One Divine Love. And today I'm going to talk about why every other relationship fails in comparison to your twin flame and why they didn't work out. So there's a very real spiritual reason why you haven't been able to sustain lasting romance or love with anyone else. You and your twin flame were created together from the same soul blueprint. So you literally are one soul in two bodies. You're two perfect complements, two expressions of one shared consciousness. And so because of that, you share the same core values, and therefore you're going to make the same core choices. You match each other perfectly, and you desire like the same life, the same love. You have the same dreams and the same life goals because you're sharing one consciousness. And with anyone else, like a soulmate or a karmic partner, there's always going to be a point where your paths diverge. So even with a soulmate, it can seem like, like the relationship is really great in the beginning and you're growing together and everything's great. And then you reach a point where you start like growing in different directions. And eventually the passion fades, or you realize you want different things and you vibrate out of each other's lives. And that happens because they don't make the same core choices that you make at a soul level. And so you can force compatibility for, a certain amount of time, but you can try harder, you can try to compromise or shrink or chase or settle, but eventually the relationship is going to fall apart because it was never created to last. There's nothing wrong with you for not being able to make that relationship work. And it's not because you are too much or you weren't good enough. It's not because love isn't meant for you either. It's just because they weren't the person that was designed to have this eternal, lasting, loving relationship with. Every soulmate relationship you've ever had, it did serve a purpose. They were preparing you and teaching you lessons and showing you contrast so that it would reveal to you what it is that you truly desire in love and in relationships and in your life in general. Like, what is it that you really want in a relationship? And those other relationships were never meant to last. And that's why the bubble phase, it always faded and the passion started to fade and the emotional intimacy felt incomplete, or you felt like you had a compromise in the relationship. And so that's like what happens with a soulmate relationship. It starts high and then it kind of like fades and it gets, less and less. But your twin flame relationship is the one person that was created for you by God. And so with your twin flame relationship, it's not going to fade like this because they're your best friend, your perfect romantic partner, your one ultimate lover, your one ultimate spiritual teacher. In that relationship, it's going to just keep increasing. And so you don't have to be afraid to be your authentic self, or to like just follow your passions and your dreams, because with this person you're making the same choices and it's safe to be you, and you are God's child, and so you were created to experience this great perfect love. And unlike a soulmate relationship, all the love that you invest into your twin flame union, it's not wasted. It goes into like a closed container. And so you're not leaking your energy. The love that you invest in there, it grows eternally. But on the other hand, in other relationships, all the love that you invest, it like eventually it's just gone because that relationship is never meant to, it's not a container that's meant to hold this relationship. So the love that you invest into yourself and into your twin flame union, it grows eternally and it's not wasted. If you're not with your twin flame right now, it's not because they don't love you. It's not because it was never meant to be, or it wasn't meant to be in this lifetime, or that you're not lovable. It's none of those reasons. It's just because you haven't yet removed the blocks to receiving the love that you were created to have and experience. That's it. Twin flame separation is never rejection or abandonment. If you are in separation right now, it's not the end. They are simply mirroring the places where you're not receiving love, or you're feeling like you're not worthy of love. So meeting your twin flame, it's like the beginning of a spiritual awakening where you're going to learn to honor your needs and really see yourself clearly and value and respect yourself. And as you do this, your twin flame becomes wildly attracted to you, and they are magnetized into your reality. A lot of people stay stuck on their twin flame journey because they wait for something to happen first before they move forward. And as an example, they wait to be sure this person is their twin flame. Or maybe they want to wait to ensure that their twin flame loves them too before they're going to be willing to invest the energy into healing their blocks. Or potentially they make excuses as to why they can't prioritize their healing or loving themselves right now. But your twin flame is your mirror, and they're going to mirror that same choice to wait, that same choice that love's not really worth it. So if you want to experience your one true love, you have the power to heal your union and create the life that you want, but you have to make the choice to give that to yourself. Like, no one's going to come in and save you from the life that you have. You need to make the choice that you want to experience something different. And if you're tired of being stuck in separation and you really, really desire to live a life with your one true love, I can definitely help you with a plan to move forward. And I offer free consultations where we can talk about what a plan would be for you. And I can put the link in the description below. Because you don't have to settle. Don't give up on your dreams. The dreams in your heart, they were placed there by God, and they are meant to come true. And if you are ready to begin attracting your twin flame, instead of chasing or doubting or being stuck in separation, then I invite you to book a free consultation or a breakthrough session with me. And together we're going to connect you to your vision of your harmonious union, which is your natural birthright, and then map out those next steps. And you were created to experience this real love. Like, that is your natural state. So please hit like and subscribe and share. Leave me a comment. And I hope you found this video inspirational, and I'll see you in the next video.